I've been having some problem with my pug mill. I mentioned this pug mill a few years ago. We did a video on how to pug clay. It's a homemade job, and it's always put a little bit of air in the clay. Not air bubbles, but it kind of whips the air in, and it comes out a little bit like a mashed potato texture. It doesn't have the vacuum thingy on it, and I've lived with sort of the mashed potato clay, little mashed potato clay texture forever. But we had some problem with the augers, and we had them taken out and machined. For people who aren't familiar with a pug mill, there's two augers that go right to there, and they spin, and you put the clay in the hopper, the augers suck the clay down, spin it around, blend it together, and squish it out here, and you have blended clay. But as I said, I was having a problem. I was trying to decide, do I want to work with this mashed potato clay? Do I want to empty the hopper out? Do I want to remachine the augers? Do I want to keep working with the clay? Or do I want to just shove a wet towel in there and say I'll worry about it later? So I threw a wet towel in there and said worry about it later, and I started wedging, and I went to work. And then I came back the next day, and I have more pots to make, and I always keep this thing full, and it's always full. So I thought, well, I'm going to just pug some clay, and I pulled on that thing to pug my clay to empty the hopper to put in the next load. It made a really weird squishy wet noise, and the motor went move, and I went, oh yeah, there's a towel in there. Darn. So that was really stupid, and I thought, if you're going to do something really stupid, why not put it on YouTube and share it with the world? Yeah. So I've often said that if it wasn't for the weight gain, the gray hair, the wrinkles, the declining vision, my mind going is my only sign of aging. So now I have this towel wrapped around the augers, and I've been nipping away at it, meaning grabbing it with these pliers, getting a hold of the towel, and prying it up with this bar. And my theory is, if I keep taking the towel out and eat all the towel off the top, I'm going to turn the motor over, and the motor will turn over, and the towel on the bottom will go around and come to the top, and I'll pull all that towel out of there, and I'll have my pug mill back. Want to see? Okay. So it's not even plugged in, so I'll pull on a few of these. We might turn the camera off depending on how long. But what I'm doing is I grab a hold of this and take out a piece of towel, and I have all this taken out. And yes, I do have a bigger pair of pliers. They're in the shed. I looked in the shed the other day. They're still in the shed. I've been nipping at this for a few days. What I do is I drag my fingers up there. When I get tired of banging my knuckles on the inside of the hopper, I walk away and try it again later. But I think I'm at the stage. Well, I thought I was closer to the stage of getting a big chunk of towel out of there. What we might do is I might keep messing with this thing. And you see see, yesterday I was here, and I was taking out big chunks. I thought, well, if I bring Jim in with the camera today, it'll all come out and people can watch what it looks like. So Jim's here with the camera, and I'm grabbing a hold of this, and it's not coming out. I'll give it a few more pulls, because watching me dunk pliers into muddy water really isn't. Oh, see, that was a big piece. Well, I thought it was a big piece. Okay, it was a little piece. But what I do is I do this, because I'm short and it's tall, until I don't want to do it anymore. And then I'll walk away. For those who are watching, we did unplug the pug mill as I was sticking my hands into the augers, and it's plugged in again. I've taken out some nice big chunks. I've taken out a bit more clay. Jim has on the towel how much towel we have taken out. And they're going to go for a drum roll, please. It actually, well, you're over there, Jim. That's what I pugged yesterday. That's what I wedged yesterday, this mountain right here. The one behind it's of Oz. I want my pug mill back. The old gray mare ain't what she used to be. Anyway, so let's turn this over one more time and see what we get. And that worked. I got a great big chunk of towel on the top. Unplug it, yes, dear. We just told the world that we did. And I got a great big chunk of towel on the top, big enough I can grab hold of my hands there. Then look at that. Actually, I think we did it. So that's what happens when the old gray matter ain't what it used to be and you leave your towel in the pug mill. Don't. Trust me, just don't. But yay, I have my pug mill back. Okay, now with the towel's out, the pug mill's happy, I'm happy, I'm gonna get back to work, and it's gonna be a day. Oh, before you go away, I want you to take a little look on the corner right here by my left hand. There's a little tiny subscribe button. And if you click on that little tiny subscribe button, you can watch my videos all the time. And just to quote, who was it, Aerosmith, you don't want to miss a thing.